Hi, everyone. I hope everybody's well today. Gonna just get a few things started a little bit. Candles lit. I smudged. Have the deck. Shuffle it up. Whoa. So, welcome everybody. I hope everybody had an amazing Christmas this year. I know it was quite different than the typical, but most people I've talked to really adjusted well, and it was all good. So while we're waiting for a few more people to get in, and then I'll start into the reads, because as always, I started a little bit early. I always start about 5-10 minutes early, just so I can kind of talk to everybody a few minutes. And so I got a little story to tell y'all, just a short story. I did get to go down to see my daughter this year, which was amazing. Haven't seen him in a few months, but she's working from home, and she had her COVID test and it was negative. So I got to go see her and spend a week down there. And then I hitched a ride back to the cave, and I had some amazing two people a mom and daughter. The mom used to teach my daughter in grade school, and her daughter is now 18 and amazing. So they came and watched all my critters, and God bless for that, because that was a huge blessing. So anyway, I just want to take a few minutes just to talk to y'all, because I know the pandemic has kind of locked everybody down, but there's many blessings within it, and we've all found it. And Sean and Bex, and I've been part of it. We've all grown this amazing family over here on Ghost Dimension. And when I went down, I haven't been feeling great, getting over the surgery and getting over COVID, and then just not feeling 100%. And, I'm going to be, another birthday's coming and going here soon, and I'm getting older, and I was like, what do I really need to be doing with my life? And a lot of people are asking that right now, and which direction do you want to take, and all that good stuff. And I was actually downstate. My daughter and David went to the other side of the state here in Michigan to see his folks on Christmas afternoon, which I was good with, because I had spent all week with them on Christmas Eve. And I just kind of sat there, and I was kind of like, I'm going to be, this old, and what should I be doing? Am I really making an impact? Am I really helping people? And I had some stuff go on and happen. And then I came home, and I was feeling it, but not quite as much. And I kind of put the question out again to the universe, and I kept getting all these responses back, whether it was actually in my inbox from people or just little clues that were left to me by spirit and the world and the elements and the critters and all that good stuff. And I watched a movie last night, and I had never actually seen much about it. It was on the Disney Channel, and it was called Soul, and it was Pixar and Disney came together to make it. And I thought, oh, this looks a little interesting. And I kind of wanted to watch a little something lighter last night. And I was like, what is this about? And Jamie Foxx was the voice behind one of the main characters. And Tina Fey was the other voice, which I didn't realize at the time. And I kind of watched it, and it was, you know, a good movie. If you get an opportunity to watch it, it's actually pretty, I want to say almost inspirational, but it gave me, in effect, answers to what I had been asking. And it's kind of funny. Sometimes I don't believe in coincidence. So it responded in the fact that our lives are our lives, and everything in them should be held as blessings. The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, it's all part of this great journey. And sometimes you don't realize what kind of an impact you have on people. Sometimes you don't have a realization of just how important your life is. And I guess it kind of reinforced beliefs for me that everything we do, and I often say this to people, impacts others, and it gives us blessings. We're living our lives. And sometimes when you look back in review, you don't really realize, and I have met people over the years, and you don't really realize how you impact people sometimes in a positive way. It could be something as simple as saying, hi, how you doing? Or thank you for doing what you do. Or, maybe paying it forward, buying lunch for somebody in line. Or when you're younger, just doing something that impacts in a positive way with your families. You just never know. So this kind of turned my thinking around a little bit and made me think, yeah, it is. And I want all of you to realize that every one of you, each and every one of you watching and that participate and say hi to each other, or whether it's here or online, we're all important. And it's very, especially in these trying times, it's a very it's very important, I guess is the best way to put it, how to absolutely understand that each of us are an intricate part of our life. Our life here on this planet, whether you're in the UK or the United States, or you're in India, or you're somewhere else in Europe, or you're in Australia, no matter where you are, we affect life. So let's try and continue to move forward and impact it in positives. Okay, so that's my preachy spiritual insight of the day. And yeah, I guess when you're older, you start thinking about that stuff, because it's like, what am I going to do, when I grow up? So I guess I still have a lot of growing up to do. Okay, so I want to say hi to everybody. I see people are putting stickers up top. Haven't quite got there yet. Thank you very much for sending them. Sean and Bex are watching. They'll make sure your name goes on the board. And let's get this party started. Okay, I'm going to start to do some readings tonight. Hi, Daniel. I did. I actually had a nice holiday with my daughter, and I got to meet new fur babies, so that was fun. Okay, let's see what we can do for Daniel today. Okay, Daniel Smith. I hope you had a nice holiday. Okay, so here we go, Daniel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, this is one of my favorite things, and this is kind of a cultural thing for me, but this is a prayer tie. Okay, that's your card for tonight, is a prayer tie. Okay, so prayer tie in my culture is how we address our spirit families, how we address Creator, for things that we're hoping for, wishing for, need assistance with. And we put sage and tobacco in them. Traditionally, it's just tobacco, but I always mix it with some sage and lavender as well. And we put it on a brightly colored small cloth, and we tie it and with a white string, and we hang them outside so that spirit can see them. It's kind of like an offering, okay? So with this, I'm having spirit share with me, there's certain things that you want to have and be and do and you're wishing for in the upcoming year. And I'm being told to tell you that your spirit family and spirit in general and Creator God hear all this, and they're working on it, okay? They're working on it. I'm being told you need to hold on to some hope and hold on to faith, and don't let things kind of dissuade you from the path, the things that you want, the things that you're looking for, the things that you need to have happen, because they will. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And I'm feeling that, okay, winter's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you with whatever this is that you're hoping to happen. But towards like the end of February and into March, and even though spring doesn't really start in March per se, I always feel that March for me, I see March as the beginning of warmer weather. Not always, because we've gotten tons of snow, but it's kind of that springtime. So I'm being shown that end of February, first week in March timeline for you. And whatever it is, you know, remember that you're putting that out there, and that Creator God and your spirit family and all the spirit realms, the ancestors, are all hearing it. So have faith and stay positive, okay? Because there's going to be good things coming to you. But I keep seeing that it's going to be like in March. And I'm also actually seeing with this is like a balloon tied, and it's knotted, and it's got helium in it because they're letting it go, and it's going up. Okay, and it's like, goes back to sometimes like when we have childhood dreams, you know, balloons were always cool, and we put the balloons up, and it's like, oh, we get excited. So I'm being shown definitely that things will start opening up for you, so to speak, with as far as your dreams and your wants and your desires. Okay, so I hope that sort of gives you an idea a little bit of what's going on with you. And yeah, I hope that's good. Okay, I'm going to go down a little bit here and see. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Yep, and I had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas as well, okay? So let's see what I get for you. It's nice being back. I missed everybody, but I was kind of keeping an eye on. I just didn't get online like I could at home last week because I kind of unplugged a little bit. So I know there's a lot of people that left me messages and stuff in my inbox that I didn't get to. But I really seriously did unplug, and I really didn't even realize till I did that I actually needed to do that just for myself, more healing work going on and what have you. So I get it. But I was watching everybody, keeping an eye, distantly, but I was watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You got one of my kids' favorite things. That was another thing. I got to see Brienne and Ryan, which was absolutely amazing as well. Another daughter. All right, here you go. The card I got for you today is awesome. It is the fox. Okay, so the red-tailed fox. What the fox is noted for is many things. They're quick, they're fast, they're curious, they're very super intelligent. But the big thing that I'm being shown for you tonight from Spirit is patience. I also have and they were doing this to me all day yesterday because they knew I was going to be here today. So you might have some people popping up. I have an older gentleman that has stepped forward, and he's like got his arms crossed, and he's like, Nathan, patience, have patience, 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 patience. I don't know how you are with patience because I don't know you personally, but that's what I'm being shown with whatever's going on with you right now, or whatever it is that you're looking for some, and I'm being told, clarity on. All it's going to take is patience, and with patience you will understand, because as you are patient, the answers are going to start coming to you, and things are going to be shown in a really clarity will be, there'll be no doubt with whatever this is. And yeah, okay, so this gentleman is laughing, and he's like sly as a fox, sly as a fox. And one of the things with patience with fox is when they're, say they're hunting. Okay, and I'll give you the example of when I used to have 10 acres and a farm, horses and ducks and geese and guinea hens and all that stuff. We pretty much kind of took real good, close care on all of them. And at night I'd put them all in. They all had their pens and stuff and their kennel areas and what have you, and the barn for the horses. And the fox, I had a fox, and she had a bunch of kits in a den that were probably on my property because I had a creek that run from front to back of the 10 acres. And this fox stayed out there for 8 days trying to figure out how he could get one of my ducks because I protected them. And when they were out during the day, I had a 35-pound goose that protected them, and he kind of ran, Owen kind of ran the roost. So with patience and watching and observing, this fox had clarity. And I had the ducks out in front of the house, the young ones. And I'll be darned if that fox didn't take that opportunity to just run down that hill and grab one of my ducks and take off with it. So clarity and patience. And it's just a circle of life. Of course, I was upset. We were all upset. The kids were upset. But I also had 80 more ducks. So this fox knew if it waited for the right moment in time, it could do what it set its mind to do. And that's what I'm being told with you. Patience, clarity, and you've got this. Okay, so again, Nathan, your card is the fox. All right. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into whatever's going on with you. And yeah, let's see who else is here. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Mel. Okay, I'm going to go down here a little bit more. Hi, Deb. How are you? How are you doing, Deb Rosie? I would absolutely love to pull you a card. Happy New Year to you, because it's New Year's Eve week, so that's kind of cool. I don't know where the time went. It went by pretty freaking quick, in my mind anyway. I hope you had a great Christmas. Yeah, I did post my daughter and David up with me. We had a nice time. It was a nice, restful time. And my fur babies, my fur grandbabies are so adorable. I'll have to post a picture of them. They were insane and made me know I do not want young cats and kittens in my house. I've got old babies, and oh my gosh, these kittens, my daughters too, that they rescued and adopted, and they're amazing cats, loving cats. Just too much energy for me. I'm too old for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to tell you, Bex, that these cats found a ball of yarn while my daughter was gone when they left. I don't know where they found it, but it was upstairs in their bedroom, which I can't do the steps, so whatever. They dragged that ball of yarn, and there was a string of yarn down the steps, down the hall, through the living room, and into the kitchen. And when I came out of my bedroom, I stood at the end of the hall, and the two of them were looking at me like, what? We didn't do it. We didn't do it. Right by the end where the ball of yarn was. So yeah, I don't know how you guys do it with kittens. They're cute, but you guys can keep them and raise them. I don't want them too young. All right, Deb Rosie, your card is the snake. Okay? Snake. All right, so snake medicine. Snake, snake, snake. What does the snake have to do? Okay. Well, what I'm being shown by your spirit family. And oh, yeah, I forgot to say, Nathan, I'm sorry. This gentleman stood in front of me again. Hang on, Deb. And he's just sending you a lot of love. And he's like, hey, what about me? You didn't finish with me. So, Nathan, a lot of love to you from this gentleman. He's an older gentleman, very tall. And again, he's standing with his arms crossed and said, you need to have patience. Okay. Okay. So, Deb. The snake. Okay, what I'm being shown with the snake for you, with spirit, is spirit, like you're getting ready to shed. Okay, so what I'm being shown is there's a lot of changes that are coming up, and you're like ready to leave the old behind and move into the new. So like a snake actually sheds skin and grows probably 3 to 4 times a year, depending on the snake itself. But I'm being shown that you're ready for changes that are coming. You're ready for new things. You're ready to grow and become more than you are. And I'm being told from spirit that this is a very, very positive thing for you. So don't fear any of it. Just do it. Just simply accept the changes. They're going to be positive. They're going to be good for you. And with it, you're going to have growth, and it's going to be positive growth. And I have to point out, because Spirit is telling me to make sure I point out for everybody that's watching, everybody that's listening right now, we often have, we often don't want to accept change, you know, and change occurs every moment that we're alive, and people just don't really realize it. And even change that we really don't want to do, that we're being pushed into, is all for a reason. So just look at it in a positive manner, and yeah, take it from you know, the point of view that every change doesn't always mean bad. You know, we may not like to be pushed into change, but from being a person that actually has been reluctant to do changes over my life, especially with the kind of work I do, sometimes I want to turn it all off. You know, sometimes having Spirit around you 24/7 is insane. Some stuff happened down at my daughter's, which you guys will find out about later in the week, that it's like it's just part of who I am. So sometimes it's hard and we don't want to necessarily do it, but change is really, really good. So that's what I'm being shown for you today, Deb, is the snake. Okay, so good change is coming. Good change is coming. Okay, so I'm good. I hope that resonates a little bit with you. And some of the people that are on Facebook that I may not see, make sure that if you don't want to, add StreamYard or give them permission, which all it is so we can see you, just make sure you put your name in the comment, and I'll make sure I read for you. Shonda sent me a message over, somebody that I can't see. Her name is Deanne May. So Deanne May, I'm not going to put your comment up, but I'm going to give you a card, okay? So Deanne May, I'm going to read for you right now. All right, let me shuffle the cards. Hey, and just a mention for all you people who don't know, Sean and Bex have a shop over on their website, and Sean or Bex, whoever's here, I know you're watching, I'm sure you're on. Can you just add that in the comments so that they can find your shop? Because I know it's Ghost Dimension .co, I think it is, /shop. I'm probably wrong, so just put it in. Hey, I'm an old bear. I don't remember everything. It's hard. Okay, so Deanne May, I'm going to pull a card for you. But the shop has some, just FYI, some really cool stuff in there investigative-wise, as well as some cool shirts. See, this is got to do it this way. Ghost Dimension. See, cool shirts, cool sweaties, hats and all kinds of stuff over there. And they've got some equipment, the K2 and a recorder and some other kind of meter there. But pick them up through Sean and Bex, and you're good to go, right? Be part of a ghost investigation. Or investigate your house. Everywhere we go, spirit goes. People don't realize how much spirit is around us. They don't have bodies like we do, so they can go anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to tell everybody again, thank you for all the stickers, because I do see them at the top of my page, but I haven't got down to all of them yet. So thank you very much. The kids will make sure. Thank you for the kids, from the kids, and they'll make sure your names go up on the board. But thank you very much for them. Okay, so Deanne May, your card is the frog. Okay, frog's actually pretty cool. And this is also about, for you, is about cycles of change. But it's almost like I feel like, Deanne, you've been in a continued cycle, and it repeats itself and repeats itself. And they want you to know, especially with frog, comes renewal, because the frog can live on land or water, and they need both, right? So there's things that you need to balance and do a little change in order for this repetitive cycle to switch for you, so that some new opportunities and new things can come into your life. And they're actually showing me like life cycle, like polywog with legs and almost like a frog, but the tail's there. So the tail is shrinking, but this is like the point you are, because this cycle just keeps continuing. And when they show me the cycle with the frogs, it goes everything from the eggs all the way through the adult. So it's on land, it's in water, and they're actually very resilient. And this is what they're showing me for you, is you're extremely resilient. But it's almost like, it's almost like you don't want to step out of this cycle. Or sometimes you get like, because they're showing me the circle, and you like put one foot outside, and you're kind of in between, because they're showing me land and water, land and water. So you're like ready to step on the land for a little bit, but then you change your mind, you go back into the same cycle, the same repetitive cycle. So I'm being told really loud, be brave, accept the changes. It will be very positive for you, but you are in control. So in order for those changes and those positives and opportunities to come in for you, you need to allow it to happen. And again, I'm being shown that you can do it. You have the ability. You're amazing. You've got it. And you just have to accept it and do it. And your card today is the Frog. So I hope, Deanne May, I hope that brings you a little bit of clarity in whatever you've got going on. And your spirit family's there. Ask for assistance from them, from Creator God, from whoever you believe in. And it will be answered. But I'm also being told to remind you and everyone else, when we put prayers up or we put our wishes, our desires, our wants out there, remember there's no easy button. Okay, so we can't just reach up and push a button and say, okay, that's the magic button and now I get it, right? No, because there's always work involved. I know. I hate working too. I hate studying when I was in school. I hate all that stuff. Well, I shouldn't say hate, but I didn't like to do it all. Okay, I like to find shortcuts. But shortcuts don't get us there quicker. They often make us repeat what we need to do and know that we still needed to do and know in the beginning. So shortcuts don't always work. So I'm being told that, not only for you, but for everybody listening. Okay. All right. So I am looking. Okay. Let me try Jake. Okay. Again, another person that I am not seeing, but let me go down a little bit here and see if I see a Jake. Ooh, Sharda. I see Sharda is here. And Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Good to see everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah. Okay. So, Jake, here you are. I will pull a card for you. Okay, hang on one second, Jake. Let me shuffle first. I hope everybody's having a relaxing week this week. I know New Year's Eve's coming up. And actually, I've heard from a lot of people that were using Zoom over Christmas to see family. One person I actually heard from actually saw family that they were never able to see at the holidays before because they held a Zoom family meeting and they were the family members were actually in Hawaii. So how cool is that? You get to meet and spend time with people, and it's kind of cool because some people don't want to clean the house. Because I had a friend and we did a Zoom and she was like, oh, I don't think I want people at my house because it's a mess. Well, in Zoom, you just do it from a room. So that was kind of cool. Okay, Jake, here's a card for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you got a nice card too. All right, Jake. Your card today is sweetgrass, okay? Now, if you don't know what sweetgrass is, it's braided in my culture, and it's a blessing, okay? We use it for ceremony. We use it for house blessings. We use it for births. We use it for marriages. It's a gift. It's a blessing, okay? So I'm being told from Spirit right now to remind you that you have many blessings, many, many blessings. And there's more actually that will be coming soon. And I'm actually seeing these will be closer to the summertime. Hang on. Powerade. Okay. So I'm being shown that some of these blessings are coming closer to summer, like the beginning of summer. And I feel it's like family involved. It's a family blessing. Your sacred circle, your important people, that's who you consider on the inside as family. That's who you consider sacred. And that's who this blessing is going to affect. So Yeah, I'm being just told that your life is filled with blessings. Just open your eyes and they're right there. Focus on those. Don't focus on the negatives. Again, I see a theme going today. Focus on positives, okay? Because there's many things in your life right now that are positive. You just have to be open to seeing them. And by seeing them, I'm being told, you will experience life in a different manner, in a more of a manner that, wow, possibilities, opening yourself to the possibilities of outside the box, of, wow, this is so cool. I never thought of things this way. And this is the blessings that are being brought to you. But there's going to be a really big blessing. And again, I'm seeing it like summer, the more towards the beginning of summer, but it's going to involve your family unit. Okay, so that's your card for today is Sweetgrass, Jake. I hope that resonates with you. Okay, and let me see here. Cara Viner. Okay, Cara Viner. I don't know if I can see you. I'm not even going to look at these. I'm just going to go from this because Sean and Bex are watching too. So I can see this and I'll get some people here. Okay, so again, let me make sure I'm seeing who I'm seeing. Cara Viner. Yep, that's my eyes do not deceive. Okay, so let's see what I've got for you, Cara. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And for some new people that are here, the reason I always choose 7 is 7 is a sacred number. And there's 7 directions, and there's seven grandfather teachings. So 7 is a very special number. So for the purposes of this, what I do for you guys, 7 is the number that I go to. Okay, so Cara, your card is fire. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. All right, so I'm hearing with you, you're quick to jump in. Okay, Spirit is telling me, yep, she's quick to jump in. Doesn't always look before she jumps into the middle of stuff. Fire, like, woo, fiery personality, which is not bad. It's like you're experiencing life and, you know, but you've got that firebrand personality is what I'm being told. Quick to move, quick to jump in, quick to do without thinking. You just automatically do it. Okay. And I'm being told to tell you this is really great that you do. And I'm also getting that a lot of that is your gut instinct that you go by. You just do things for others. Okay. But I'm being told while you're doing this, it's like burning the candle at both ends right now. So you have to find balance. So I'm being shown the water sign in my head. Spirit's showing me like pouring water out of a pitcher onto part of the fire so that there's balance. Because in order to have like a cohesive situation, you have to be able to know what side to go to, cool or hot, right? So you have to not burn the candle at both ends, or what happens is you burn out. And I'm being told that you need to start taking better care of self and reserving some of that energy for you, okay? And, you know, people always say, oh, that's really selfish. You know, you need to do for other people first and yada, yada, yada. Well, that's not true, because if we can't take care of ourselves, we can't do for others. We can't take care of others, okay? And firsthand, I admit it, I've done it, and I push and push and push, and then I drop. Okay, this has been a year of drop, drop, drop for me. And I finally had to say, yes to all my friends that yelled at me and said, it's okay to rest. It's okay to take time to heal. It's okay to take time you need. Otherwise, you burn out. Okay, so I'm being told you need to take better care of self. Okay, so that is your card today, Kara, and it's for positives. You know, you have to take care of yourself, like I said, or other people. It's just not helpful. We can't. Then when we were asked, it's like, well, I can't today because I feel like crud, or I can't today because I have no energy. Whatever the case may be, you need to take care of yourself, and bless you for helping other people, because that's again what I'm being shown is kindness with you. But you need to remember, don't burn it out. Take care of you first, okay? So that you can help take care of others. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down. Emogene. Oh, Emogene. I love that name. And I think I haven't read for you in a while, quite a while. But I remember your name because that was one of my mom's best friends that she grew up with. And there was like 12 of them. And they used to be like my honorary aunts. So I always remember your name. So Emogene, I'm going to pull a card for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right. Your card today is the Lion. Okay. The Lion, Emogene. Okay. So with the Lion, I'm being told you need to. Oh, there's a situation going on. I'm being told with Spirit that you need some inner strength and guidance with. And you need to call on whoever you call on, your spirit family, the angelic realm. And I'm actually seeing the angelic realm around you. And the Lion is there to give you strength to get through whatever this issue is, whatever is going on with you at the moment. And I'm being shown really loud that this is really important to you, but you're kind of nervous to step into a role like what I'm being shown, like to take this role on, to take this mantle on. But I'm being told to tell you, you have the strength to do this, and it's an inner strength that you have that will put a calming effect on the particular situation that's going on. And again, I'm being told angels, 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 just repetitively, that they're around you. Call upon them. They will assist you with whatever it is that you need. There's great love for you and your role in the world. Like you're the piece of a great puzzle, and they hold great love for how you are and how you are with people and situations. So don't think you can't do whatever this is. You've got this, okay? And again, Emogene, your card is the Lion. Find that inner strength because you have it. Just unleash it. And it's not bad. It's all positive, okay? Again, all positive. When I sit with everybody here, and I do this virtually, people always ask me, how do you connect with us? Well, I connect with Spirit. Spirit brings me to you through them, through you, okay? And it's always positive and given with love. And this is what I'm told to tell you, because this is the type of person you are. You have this inner strength, and all that exudes from you is the love of others and the care and concern for, again, your sacred circle. Okay? So I hope, Emogene, I hope that answers for you. Okay, and let's see who is next. I'm gonna put my glasses down a little bit and see. I'm so glad that I saw some people here. Hi, oh, Deanna May, there you are. I see you now because I'm going to go down. Hi, Nanny. And how are you? Jake, I got it. Jeannie Lynn, I love you so much, Jeannie Lynn. Thank you, Sharda. I hope your family is doing great. Okay, I will give you a card. I will, Adam. I'm going to go down the list a little bit here now, and let's see who I can get a card to. Sharda. Yay. All right, Sharda. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Good card. They're all good cards. All right, Sharda, your card is the horse today. The horse. I love the horse. Owned horses, amazing creatures with amazing compassion and gentleness for people. They have an ability to be able to read how people are. They know people to stay away from. They know, I've seen, well, my horses, I had 10, and our horses would just lay on the ground and let babies play with them. Even our stud that we had on the property would do the same thing. And this is what I'm being shown for you right now is you need to, it's like, I see like this burst of energy just like bursting out of yourself. And I'm being shown writing and being able to sit and write. You have a story to tell and share. And this is, the horse is coming through because it's like getting out of the barn. It's getting out of its comfort zone. It's going out of the pasture into a different pasture. And this is what I'm seeing for you. And you have a great story to tell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm being shown you need to start writing down the story. And you may not think you have a story, but there's such a story. It's a mother's story. It's a child's story. It's a children combined. It's a family story. And you have this huge story to tell and own it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the love, the disappointment, all of it. It's a story. And I'm being shown, like, get out of your comfort zone, okay? And this is, again, what I'm seeing with the horse, because the horse is bucking and running, and it's showing you there's all these possibilities outside the box. You just have to look at things differently. You have to find that joy. So I'm being told, write, write, write. Open the next page and write more. Open the next page and write more. And tell your story, because there's people that need to hear your story, because there's people out there just like yourself, a little different, but in similar situations. They need to hear your story. And this is what I'm being told really loud right now for you, is get out of your comfort zone and do this. It's an opportunity, but it's also something that will help heal your soul. And yeah, really big, just write it. Put it out there. Connect. Okay, so that's your card, Miss Sharda. I hope it resonates with you. I just find that extremely interesting. And tell the daughter I said hi, and tell your other daughter and son I said hello to. All right, so Joanne Garnett. I have not. Oh, I already did Jake. Yep, I did Jake. Okay, hang on. Let me go on down a little bit farther. Oh, I said to Adam. I can give you a card. All right, let's see what we have here for Adam. Okay, Adam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, before I give you this card, Adam, I was just shown something. Hang on, I gotta get a drink here. And I'm being shown a feather, and they're tapping 2 hands with a feather. Okay, and it's like a male and a female's hand, and they're tapping it with a feather. Okay, what does that mean? That's crazy, Bear. Okay, it's not. Okay, in my culture, it's a blessing. So they're putting a blessing on a union. So either you or somebody around you have a future union coming, and the ancestors and your spirit family are putting a blessing on it. That's how it's shown to me. Okay, so just giving you that before I even give you your card. Okay, so here you go. Your card tonight is the Black Swan. Okay, so okay, all right, so you're very unique. You're not everybody's cup of tea, and I don't mean that in a negative way, so don't take it that way. You're not everybody's cup of tea, but this is in your world, okay? And I'm being told really loud that you need to continue to be who you are, and because of that uniqueness and that individuality that you have, you make an imprint on the world that people notice, but they notice it in a positive way. And again, with the feather, they're bringing the feather down again. 2 hands, feather blessing. So, okay, a black swan, at least where I live, is not a typical thing to see. The only place that I've ever seen them is zoos or yeah, pretty much in zoos or huge places where there's different kinds of wildlife and birds, because they're not indigenous to where I live, okay? And this is what makes them so special. And this is what I'm being told, this is what makes you so special, because it's not everyone's cup of tea, or it's not something that everybody sees every day, doesn't mean it's not gorgeous and special. And black swans are absolutely stunning and amazing, and they have a lot to contribute to life around them. And this is what I'm being shown for you. You've got this amazing spirit, and it's like, yep, I'm different, and I love it, and I embrace it. And it's kind of like what I put up on my timeline the other day, and I don't know if you saw it or not, Adam, but it was great because it said, yeah, you know, special kind of therapy, mental, if you need mental therapy, I just own it and say I'm batshit crazy and I run with it, okay? And that's who I am, you know, that's, and whether people like it or not, you know, I don't do anything purposely to offend people, and that's who I am. So that's what I'm being told to tell you. This is the person that you are, is this amazing young man who sees world, you know, not the world not always the way other people do, but it's still amazing, and it's amazing what you contribute. So that's your card, and the feather blessing that they just gave for you, and that's your card tonight, Adam, is the Black Swan, which is kind of cool. Okay. All right, so Imogene, I did give you a card. Yeah, Cheryl, I'll be happy to give you a card. I just, you know, the comments run. That's why I always have Sean and Bex kind of eyeball them for me, because I don't always see all of them. And that's okay. So, all right, Miss Cheryl, let's see what I've got for you today. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, okay. Well, you as well. This is twice in one night. That doesn't always happen. But here you go, Miss Cheryl. You've got the Lion card as well. Okay. All right. All right. So with you, I'm being told, because lions, as we all know, there's been songs about it. There's, movies that have lions in them. Lions roar, whether they're female or male. That's how they communicate. So with yours tonight, what I'm being shown really loud is communication. Okay. You need to, and I don't know what's going on, because like I said, I've kind of disconnected a lot this past month from social media. I'm here at the shows. I watch them. I watch them on YouTube. I see everybody's comments, but I don't really chime in because I've been resting and trying to heal. So I don't know what's going on in your life. But what I'm being told is, Miss Cheryl, is you need to find your voice and make it louder in this particular situation, or where you're at within your life right now. You have a lot to offer and a lot to share that's positive. And I'm being told, take the shell off. Like I'm seeing literally, like, I don't know, you remember the game where they put the ball under one of the 3 shelves and they move them around and say, pick the shell. So they're actually taking a shell, like a walnut shell, off of you and saying, let people hear you, let people see you in a clearer way, because you have a lot to offer, and not just here, but in life in general. So I'm being told, roar. Let your voice resonate so that people can find out who you are. And it's actually very positive, very, you'll be received very positive, and people will kind of look at it like, wow, did she really say that? Is that who she is? Is that what she's doing? And it's like, wow, it's really super cool. And yeah, you need to find your voice in the situations. Here, I'm looking backwards. And let it roar. Let people hear you. Let people hear your ideas, your thoughts, your passions. Step out of your comfort zone more and allow yourself to be seen and heard. And it will have positive outcomes. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to go down a little bit more. Pull my glasses on here. Thank you, Miss Cindy. It's good to see you here too. Hi, Brenda Coleman. How are you? Hi, Rihanna. Yeah, it is. Woohoo! All right, Kara, I think I did a yeah, it's funny. Okay, Julie Clark. I'm sorry you've had a bad year. I've had a year from HE double hockey stick too. But you know what? We get through it, right? We do the best we can. We have friends and family that help us. And whether it's online or whether it's within our own circles at home, and somehow or another, we find the energy and the space to get up every day and say, we're going to do it again. Okay, we're going to do it again. So, okay, Julie Clark, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, card fits. Okay, so your card today is the salmon. I don't know if you can see it because the blue is going out because of my screen. Okay, but it's the salmon. Salmon, okay? Salmon are all about fighting the odds, okay? We push through. Salmon push through to get to their goal, okay? So this is about renewal. This is about pushing through all that stuff that wasn't great, pushing through it all and getting to the other side. And you have the strength and you have what it takes to do that, just like I do. It's been a rough year for a lot of people. But somehow we survive. Somehow we push through it. Somehow, each and every day, you and I and a lot of other people get up in the morning and we push through it. And we can do it because we have the strength to. Not because we necessarily want to, because some days we want to crawl it back in bed and put the covers over our head and just go back to sleep. But that's not what helps us to heal. And that's not what helps us to become and do the things that we're meant to do. And that's what I'm being shown with you is you have what it takes to heal. This is the salmon, okay, pushing through, okay? You have what it takes to move forward. And if you need to take a day or two or an hour or a moment and a breath, because it's a struggle to get upstream, even for these salmon, it's a struggle, you know, but they have their goal and they take a moment every now and then to breathe, to grieve, to heal, to take pause and just say, holy heck, how can I do this? And that's okay. And that's what I'm being told really gently for you. It's okay to take that moment and just breathe for you. And then we get up. And when you're ready, after you're done breathing, you move forward again. You know, that's what your card is telling me. This is what a lot of us are doing. And it's okay. Okay. Things will be okay. It's life. It's a journey. And it's sometimes hard. And sometimes it isn't what we want for ourselves and for our loved ones, but it's part of life. And I'm being told you'll get through this. You just have to push towards the goal. All right. Well, I love you all. And I thank you all for joining me tonight here on Ghost Dimension for some insight and reads. And I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you next year on the flip side, right? Happy New Year, everybody. And God bless. And yeah, take care. All right. Love you all. Night. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk. And let's see you all very soon.